Nice to meet you. It's very.
Yeah, I'm Tom Garner, pitbull breeder, Hillsborough, North Carolina, and I agreed to be interviewed by Art.
Thank you. My first question: when did you get your first dog? When?
1978, and whenever I received that dog, I had had dogs, a couple of dogs of other breeds that were stolen, and there was an article in the newspaper about this guy who had these dogs called pit bulls, and how they were very tenacious and basically it explored the nature of a pit bull, and it made it clear that these were dogs that no one would like to steal. So my first dog that I received was a gift to me for my birthday from my wife at the time, and so it was not based on any elaborate understanding of the breed, but it was a very fortuitous event.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And I understand that's my second question. Why did you want a pit bull? You asked it. And
later, the reason that I elected to get deeper into the involvement with the pit bull breed was something entirely different. I was introduced to my first dog and owned my first dog. His name was Bogart, for reasons that weren't. It was a casual acceptance of the breed. But my decision to get to involve myself further and further with the breed was based on my core philosophy about life. After stumbling through my late adolescent years, I came to realize that the perspective that worked for me in terms of getting through life was a brand of existentialism that came from Nietzsche, and that was essentially a directive to just be grateful for the gift of life, to celebrate every event that occurs with the best version of yourself, and to be passionate about every moment of life. And whenever I saw that pit bulls were the iconic representation of this philosophy, then I knew that my life would be built around pit bulls as the perfect existentialist.
Yes, I'm very glad to listen from you about philosophy.
Yeah.
It's in my heart.
Is it?
Forever.
Yeah.
I understand. I want to ask, could have been another breed?
You know, I don't look at pit bulls as being just the best version of a dog.
Yes, yes.
To me, they're not even dogs. They occupy their own unique space, and while I've yet to meet many types of dogs that I don't like them on the same level.
I understand.
So the pit bull was just a unique life form for me, and no, it could not have been another dog.
Can you name your favorite dog? You remember, or?
I would be way deep into dementia if I didn't remember my favorite dog. And in this case, I have to define on what basis I am selecting this dog as my favorite dog. The basis for this decision is which dog of all the dogs that I've owned has helped me to get closer to my overall goals with the breed. And I would have to say Frisco.
Frisco.
Yeah, Frisco produced 42 titled offspring, probably more than that, but those are the ones that have been recorded. And by virtue of his magnificent contribution, being the #1 producer of pit bulls of all time, I would have to say that he's my favorite.
Yes, you asked on my next question, because I want to ask you, was it the best dog in show? It's your favorite dog, or best in show not your favorite dog, if you understand me?
Not really following you.
Your favorite dog, Frisco, but maybe other dogs was better, not your favorite.
You know, I'm a very
like exterior, like physics and others.
probably I could you know, name a number of different dogs that excelled in different ways.
Mm.
The Simba dog was probably the hardest mouth dog that I'm aware of that I owned. You know, some of them you don't see their 100% output. You're not fortunate enough not blessed enough to see that. Simba, a son of Frisco, unbelievably hard mouth, just freakishly hard mouth. You know, I've had some dogs that I've been more emotionally bonded to. That I just, one thing I should preface this with is the notion that pit bulls, amongst other things, are probably the most empathic animals on earth.
Yes,
more empathic, way more empathic than most people. Whenever you look in their eyes, you have a connection. They're looking back into your eyes, and there is an emotional connection. And within their behavior, it's evident that they, if you're one of their preferred people, it's evident that they are highly invested in your state of mind, your happiness, and they seek that out very quickly. And they even know when we're sick. They know if we if you have cancer, they know it long before your doctor does.
Yes, yes.
So they have a great capacity for empathy, and I've had a number that have been very close to over my 47 years that were especially adept at giving empathy.
What do you think? Is it possible to see a spirit of dog when he open eye the first days?
Yeah, basically, is it possible to game test a dog by looking in his eyes? You know, I feel like that I can go a long ways towards doing that.
Yes,
you know, if you've had your mind open and your eyes open over a lot of years, you learn to do this not only with people but with dogs.
Yes.
You have a sense of the character of the person that you are interacting with pretty quickly. The more experienced you are with life, the better you become at it. And some people are born with a great degree of intuition, and some people couldn't tell the difference between Jesus and a rock. You know, so some people are just blind to it. But many of us have that degree of intuition, and I feel like I can read a lot about a dog's character even before I see any action out of it.
I want to know about it.